I'll never forget the first Wednesday in February of 2014. It was the day that changed my life, signing day. I'm sitting at the table with my parents and school staff and students in front of me with news reporters surrounding the area with cameras and phones ready to take pictures and record. I was down to four universities: University of South Florida, University of Central Florida, Louisville University, and University of Texas at Austin. Before signing day, my parents and I had already made a decision where I was going. I visited Louisville and it caught my attention. I felt the coach was for the players and he made sure you got your degree. My last game in high school, we went to the state championship. That's when I made it known that I was going to the University of Louisville. I ran out of the tunnel throwing up L's so everybody would know. The crowd went crazy and I felt that relief that the recruiting process was finally over with. 2 weeks before signing day, I began to see tweets and phone calls that Coach Strong was leaving Louisville to go to Texas. I immediately called Coach Strong. He told me not to worry about anything and everything was going to stay the same. The next morning, I woke up so many phone calls and I turned on the television to see it all over ESPN that Coach Strong was leaving Louisville to go to Texas. When I told my parents, I was literally in shock and lost for words. I knew the recruiting process was about to start all over again. So many coaches called my parents and me trying to get me to come on a visit, but I was still stuck trying to figure out my next move. The part that scared me the most was signing day was less than 2 weeks and I didn't know what school I was going to attend. When Strong left Louisville, they sent a whole new coaching staff to my house and school trying to get me to stay. I didn't want to go to any school where I didn't have no good relationship with the coaches. The thing about it, the days were getting shorter and shorter. Sometimes I couldn't get any sleep. All of a sudden, I got a phone call from Coach Strong analyzing what had happened. He then offered me to come on a visit to Texas. My attitude was divided because on one hand, he had left Louisville and then given me a heads up. But on the other hand, I knew he was a great coach and it was all business. I had talked to my parents and friends about taking the visit. My parents were behind me 100% and I felt comfortable with it. My friends told me that people were going to be cocky and it was better off for me to stay home and attend college. I had to know for myself, so I went with my gut feeling and took the visit with my dad. Official visits are supposed to be about fun and getting to know players, but I was locked in trying to figure out the pros and cons of the school because I knew that time wasn't waiting on me. The visit was over and me and my dad were about to head back home. It was about 5 days left before signing day. I sat down at the table with my parents and talked about what school I was going to attend and what would be best for me about life after football. I had come to my decision. Nobody knew but my parents. Signing day was here and everybody wanted to know where I was going. There are 4 hats on the table: Louisville, Texas, USF, UCF. I'm looking at all the people sitting around and I'm looking into the cameras and I'm thinking to myself, how did they come to this situation? My coach then handed me the mic. I told the people that I was attending the University of Texas and the crowd went crazy.